Say, I love, they know everybody under the sun. Some people know like they want to trouble. One way to increase. You gotta make it protect the people. No love, no justice, what a boy. Yeah. Love the way we live it. Treating one another. The way we live it. Treating one another. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. We have everything in abundance, but we die and rot and bleed. When we have some love in other oceans, cause all we have is pharaoh. In our suffering, suffering is what's making this. The rich get richer and the poor people suffer. They promise say they'll bring development and better education. I want the earth out, no food from the land. Our children, we push it into back. One another on the land. The way we live it, treating one another unfair. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? The hope for the future. Our forefathers were taken into slavery, but no more time like this with children and slaves. We're fighting the war now with guns and bullets and enemies. I see are my brothers and my sisters. With they get the grace while we're still living. No Joshua Christ never stops and be deceiving. Whenever the sun shines, must come the rain. Who will come and take away? I love it.
Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the program Good Evening Liberia.
Everybody on the hustle. Some people know like this.
Let's try to do it our Liberian way.
Crime rates on the increase.
Try to remember the fallen Liberian musician,
Oh love, no justice.
Quincy L. Burroughs, the late.
Yeah. Love the way we live it. Treating one another unfair.
Lots of things to talk about on today.
Treating one another unfair.
We are hoping that we can get our guests in studio so we can talk about the president's speech.
The hope for the future. We have everything.
The president successfully completed the speech on yesterday, and since then there has been lots of arguments about the president's speech. Prior to the president's speech, there have been a lot of predictions. Some people have been making a lot of predictions about the president's speech as to what could be the content of the president's speech on yesterday. However,
Education. Our lands are fertile.
let's keep sharing the live video.
Children, we pushing it to back.
Don't forget to participate.
One another unfair. Like the way we live it, treating one another.
Liberia is all that we have.
What's the hope for the future?
United we stand.
What's the hope for the future?
Divided we will surely fall.
Our forefathers were taken into slavery.
You can participate on the program by writing your comments in the comment section.
Guns and bullets and enemies. I see are my brothers and my sisters. With they get the grace while we're still living. No Joshua Christ never stops and be deceiving. Whenever the sun.
A lot of good things President Joseph Given Parker spoke about yesterday. You just don't want to miss it on today.
Oh, the way we live, keeping one another on track. What's the point?
Let's keep talking.
What's the point?
Let's share the live video.
There's no hope for the future. There's hope for the future. What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? What's the hope for the future? There's hope for the future.
All right, good evening, fellow Liberians, wherever you are. We welcome you to the program. Good evening, Liberia, the program where we discuss the issues. We do not discuss personality. We stick to the issues, and we discuss fact as usual. So my name is Ken Lyndon Tupper, and I am proud to be seated in your company this evening to talk about some of those trending issues that happens to be making headway and generating impressions among the Liberian people. So, yesterday, President Joseph Human Boakai, in conformity with Article 58 of the Constitution, he actually spoke to the joint assembly, that is the House of Representatives, and that of the upper house, that is the House of Senate. Prior to the president's speech, there has been a lot of predictions about Liberians as to what could be the content of the president's speech on yesterday. However, the president actually spoke. Many people wanted the president's speech to be such a kind of elaborate content, uh, like like previous president has always been doing recover from since we recover from the 40 years of civil conflicts. Normally, when Ellen, I can remember when I used to be a kid, Ellen used to have a very bulky speech. Sometimes she speaks up to two, 3 hours. And Dosria came into, he spoke sometimes, he spoke for 2, 3 hours, sometimes 2 to 3 hours, or even above. You know, so people expected Joseph Boakai, but it is not by law. It is not. It was. It is. There is nothing that is in connection to a law that the president's speech is mandated to be very, very elaborate. So the president actually spoke on yesterday. We would definitely grab a copy of the president's speech and try to specifically deal with some of those important issues in the president's speech on yesterday. So prior to that, we would definitely look into some of those key issues. Some of those key issues uh, that we observe to be a misstep in the president's State of the Nation's address. As you may be aware, this is the first State of the Nation address. So obviously, the president was just proposing on what are some of those key issues he is going to tackle. Uh, Within the president's speech on yesterday, uh, we heard about an announcement made by former President George Weah, and that particular issue now has become one of the most topical issues in our country, Liberia, owing to the fact that Liberians Liberians from all walks of life are now puzzling over who is telling the truth or who is saying the lies. So that is where Liberians are. There is a controversy over that particular issue. Few days ago, prior to the transfer of power, President Weah spoke to the press. He spoke to Liberians in general because automatically the press is the conduit to which the information pass or the information passes to reach to the world, the citizen. So the president actually spoke to the press on January 19th about about a day or two to the inaugural program. So President Weah, within that particular speech, he told us that in the consolidated account, he left $40 million. He left $40 million. So everyone was like appreciating President Weah because it was obvious that President Weah told the Liberian people when he took over from Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Everyone said there was an argument about that particular issue, that President Weah inherited a broken economy. He inherited a broken economy. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who was the former president then, went on BBC and disproved President George Weah. He said she did a turnover note and she was urging the president at the time to read the turnover note. She was asking the president at the time to read the turnover note. So President Weah, for reason best known to him, he didn't read the turnover note until the die minute. Until the die minute. That was when he read the turnover. That was when he read the turnover note. So, as we speak, President Joseph Yeman Boakai on yesterday said the total number that is recorded is 20.5 million that has been reported. So Liberians now is actually confused. Liberians now is actually confused over who is saying the truth and who is telling the lies, or who is connecting their speech who is connecting their speech to falsehood, whose speech is made by falsity. You understand? So this is why Liberians are actually confused now at this point in time. They are actually confused. But again, yesterday the president disproved many of the arguments that have been on social media. Uh, prior to the president's speech, we witnessed a lot of people saying, now the stage is all set. We don't want to, people, those were all trivial statements. You know, so actually, what the president did on yesterday, he spoke for close to an hour, disproving every other speculations that has been in the public for several days regarding the audio that took place on January 22nd, 2024, when he was being sworn in as the 26th president of the Republic of Liberia. Many people attributed the tragedy to be heat exhaustion, yet still some people didn't believe it. They said it was the president, and the president has some health issue. So on yesterday, the people who managed the activity on yesterday actually did a very brilliant job, and I want to say kudos to Liberians who spearheaded that preparations leading up to the president's State of the Nation address. Yesterday, everyone was more than glued to their radio, and glued to their television, glued to their cell phone. By whatever means you listen to the president's State of the Nation's address. But one thing I want to say here is that the United Party has since been frowning on the issues about corruptions. The Unity Party, when they were canvassing, bulk of their campaign messages was about corruption, was about discouraging the people of not continuing with the Weah-led administration, owing to the fact that under the Weah-led government, the Liberian people experience the highest importation of illicit substances in the country. So my predictions about the president's speech on yesterday was that he was definitely going to declare his assets, which of course he told us he made a commitment to the Liberian people that he was going to declare his assets. But yesterday, we didn't see anything of such. We didn't see anything of such on yesterday. We didn't see anything of such on yesterday. Apparently, in the coming days, the president will definitely declare his assets, and we hope that he can muster the courage by authorizing the LCC, the institutions of government that is clothed with the responsibility to receive those important documents so that the assets of the president could definitely be public. Could definitely be public. We are encouraging them to do so. So there were lots of things that were discussed within the president's State of the Nation's address on yesterday. We want to get a copy. We want to get a speech. We actually want to get the speech yesterday. Basically, to those key areas where he talked about. He spoke about the declarations of declaring drug and substance abuse as a national health emergency, which of course Liberians in general should consider as a national health emergency. And yesterday he formed a multi-sectorial committee. He formed a multi-sectorial committee in which agencies of government would definitely be playing strategic role in the fight against drug and substance abuse. So let's look at it. We want to be talking about those key issues, key issues. Let's keep sharing the live video. Let's keep sharing the live video. We are trying to get a copy of the president's speech. And yesterday, let's keep sharing the live video. Okay, specifically, okay, we start from. So the president on yesterday uncovered his vision, his first year's vision, by instituting his manifesto, which is called the Arrest. A stands for agriculture, R stands for road, another R stands for the rule of law, the E stands for education, the S stands for sanitation, and the T stands for tourism. But to what extent is the president going to strategize and effective programs that attempt to resonate with the Liberian people for the fullest implementation of all of those beautiful things that this particular document is talking about. So we start reading. Our vision as revealed in Arrest, meaning agriculture, road, rule of law, education, sanitation, shall guide the preparation of the new medium-term national development plan for the welfare of our people. We must harness opportunity in agriculture, roads, and and other infrastructure, other infrastructure, other infrastructure in harness opportunity in agriculture, rules, and other infrastructure development, improve the rule of law, rethink the educational sector, improve sanitation, and unlock the potentials of tourism. And unlock the potentials of tourism. We believe that creating economic linkages between these development facets and reinforcing them will help revive years of economic downturn. The state of the economy. The state of the economy is a cause for concern, with many of our citizens facing perennial unemployment and economic instability. We must not just recognize the pain and frustration that permeates our society, but also work together to introduce and pass legislation that will prioritize economic reform, that will foster sustainable economic growth and job creation. Distinguished legislature economic growth slowed down between 2022 and 2023 from 4.8% to 4.6%. The, the, the rate of growth averaged about 1.5% compared to 3.1% between 2012 to 2017 due to impact on the underperforming economy and the existing geopolitical global environment. During the past 6 years, the economy faced challenges in terms of growth, job creation, and poverty reduction. So we want to take a short break. Let's take a short break and see as to whether we can make some preparation, and so we can make some short preparations. Let's take a short break. Let's take a short musical break or short musical break.
Brabby, why you taking? Oh, man, picking anything. Okay, get my Brabby, bottle water, like drink. When I bottle water, I'm one of my big legs stay. Oh, Brabby. How can you know that you not know I put it? When you say answer, you my alley exclusive. Love is sweet and sure I know. So I enjoy my life. Because anytime I can go. Love you and leave me, let me do me.
The other weekend, I will enjoy myself. The way they be in the star going, I will feel myself. My money, I'm finna buy money for yourself.
So I hit the club. People were dancing, but I choose to say upset because I went there for something. Then I saw the fine girl was kayaking, I won't go ask it. I said, let me try my luck and see. Maybe she agree. And I cry, I come to see someone who I let them holler. So I talk to myself. Let it be your man. But I'm fair, you go be your man. You go be your man.
So I walk out the door, I say, fine girl, hello. What you doing? She say, fine. What you drinking? She say, Shinta. I say, partner, girl, 10. She like, wow. Nete, thank you.
Baby, don't thank me, you deserve it. Oh, queen, that you deserve it. When you want some more, I provide it. So we start to talk. Conversation going deep and deeper. Putting thought to each chicken. Be like living sense in her brain. Anything I thought like, baby, let go now. She say, we going to my heart. She say, where Banavero? She say,
She agree from waiting down. We are now, I want to operate. Juice and bring a blind little door. Me when I get it down. Oh.
When she talking for a jet, I thought I was a joke. When I go back there again, she thought I sing and I think again. I won't force it. But when I force it, man, that rape and rape, that crime will go to jail. So I play my cool, I choose to leave it. When I roll, I will show happy. I will go to people, I will show happy. Ah, for that is a hero.
Take brain and she go on and she call me on my phone. Oh baby, I'ma send my mobile money no more. You send me money, I'm calling pepper soup.
I'm gonna send it or I'm gonna send it. I stay there, I won't send it, but I choose to send it. So I told her, say, text me the number, I will send it. Then I send it. More Iggy, she call me, said to say thank you. I said, let me call her to confirm it. Then I call, she said she received it. Then she hold the phone for my ear, Jaletta. Then I call her back, she say, hey, how I never back. Minute later, she text me again. I'm gonna send her dollar card.
I didn't take me a little bit. Anyway, I sent all the card again. I did not nothing. I sent it.
We gon' pass again. Me and her then we pull her again. I look at her, she look at me. I was passing by her, then she hold my hand. She say, speak to me, me and you not make no palaver. I said, speak that first. She said, play alone. What your story? I say, I get story. She say, let's pray together now. I said, you and who? Believe me, man.
At the end of the day, we stayed sitting together. We had the same conversation. We chilled the same way again. She agreed to follow me. Now again, my Craig.
Yeah, so we hit my crib. She said, get me water, let me bathe. She came from the bathroom with towel all around her waist. Then she lay down on the bed. I'm gonna lay down too. And I make her move. When she can say, hey man, I enjoy myself, I can go to bed, I wake up again, I enjoy myself. I really enjoy myself.
Since she left the crib, I ain't call mom pass by. She call me, oh baby, why begin call me again? I said nothing. Oh, say you going out to her, I said no, I'll be busy. Oh, if you say that thing one day, you already get it now. So you don't be bad. I said no, baby, I'm not here. I really busy the feed it.
Okay, folks, welcome back after this musical break. We are actually trying to confirm from our guest as to whether he will definitely make his appearance as he promised us. So we will keep the ball rolling. We will keep the ball rolling. We want to definitely do a post analysis of the president's Sonant. Is Mark Divine McKay. We expected him to be here, but now, so that we can keep the ball rolling strictly into the conversation. However, apparently he has been caught in the traffic because he's such a kind of busy person. We actually spoke with him earlier on this morning. He told us that he would definitely be here, but I don't know what is the issue. Normally, when he tells her that he is coming, he will definitely be here apparently 30 minutes. 30 minutes All right. So welcome back. Welcome back, folks. We are very sorry for this technical break. This network is very very bad in Liberia. I think the relevant authorities actually need to see how best they can be able to improve the network connections in here because it's really embarrassing here. So as I was saying, the president, unity party of all of the parties, of all of the political parties that was contesting for the highest seat in the country, unity party was among the political institutions who presented their manifestos, their vision, a clear vision of how they do intend to conduct the affairs of the state. Normally, whenever the government, that should be a protocol. When you are a party in waiting, you're supposed to have a clear vision based upon the prevailing situations in the country. You must have a clear vision as to how you want to drive the agenda of the country. And when you come to power, whether you are in the opposition, you must have a clear vision. You must be robust in your approaches as a government. You need to be robust. The reason why opposition leaders should not go unnoticed is because people who are in oppositions, they are government in waiting. So they must be mostly involved into the political process of our country. They should be involved into the political process of our country by checkmating the government, whatsoever government. Let that be a culture for us. I am of the conviction that by doing that, we will mount more pressures on the government by, by inspiring them to do the right thing. So the Unity Party, specifically to what the president said on yesterday, there is a need that they should set the tourism sector of Liberia, if at all we want this particular sector to have to take a different turn. We need to clearly define how we want the sector to be. In the wake of unlocking the potentials of this particular sector, there are lots of countries in Africa that are benefiting from tourism. Is it that we as Liberians, we don't have those beautiful destinations that are mostly due to tourists? We have. It will interest you to know that Liberia as a country, we have some of the most attractive tourism destinations. Speak of the Kpatawi waterfall. Speak of the Lake Piso. Speak of the Blue Lake. And several other tourism destinations which the government and our partners can put money into. And it can definitely improve the, the economic status of our country. Let us be able to be making wise decisions. It is about time that we as Liberians, we actually need to think outside of the box. For several years, we have been thinking, doing the same thing over and over. And absolutely, we haven't gotten any tangible results. The Ministry of Information, Culture, and Tourism, if you actually look at the allotment they have, the disbursement of that allotment, what the people who work in that particular department receive annually to plan programs, to perhaps unlock the tourism potential of our country, isn't sufficient at all. It is not just sufficient. It is about time that we need to understand some of those important issues. So I was very excited, owing to the fact that President Joseph Newman Bwaka has made an appeal to the legislature so that they can disassociate the ministry of the culture department from that ministry and make it to stand as an autonomous agency, as an entity of its own. In my mind, if we invest more money into the tourism sector, it would definitely attract a lot of investors into our country. Because obviously, when tourists come to your country and having have a very beautiful taste about how your country is being run, is being governed, taking into consideration those unique components under the tourism sector of our country. Liberians, the foreigners will be more impressed to do business with our country. And when they are doing business with our country, it will definitely create jobs for our brothers and sisters. Then we will have a prosperous economy. One of the most important issues that is the concern of every Liberian is the fact that Folks, welcome back again. The internet is really, really embarrassing here in our from our end. The internet is very, very embarrassing. The internet is very, very embarrassing. So the internet is very, very embarrassing. So, but we are back. We are actually back. Uh, we are actually back. But let's take a short break. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we continue discussing. We are hoping that we can get our guest. We are hoping that we can get our guest.
Yeah. Christoph the King. I'm back on these egotistic politicians. I'm on my way now to reach it. See my dreams, all I see is diamonds and gold. But when I wake up, I see my people selling iron and coal. Ego, we're gonna control your soul. I thought they said I let control your reach, but how come my people are poor? When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. It's just the way that we live. My people still acting like graves. See, y'all need to change all that evil mentality. You won't receive, you must give. Let's change the way that we eat. Let's change the way that we think. See, I'm from the ghetto, where kids not that wasted. If you can smoke, you can drink. I know you been to America, boy, I just came from Soweto. Cause that by easy, the living is hard, but we still survive in the ghetto. When the government steal that embezzlement, the government people are problem. I swear to God, who gonna solve them? I swear to God, who gonna solve them? When you get money, you holding your brabby, you jack out to have on your product. I still for the girls and the boys in the ghetto, the ones with no money to eat, man. They spend millions of dollars on guns, fuck your way our infrastructures and loved ones. 9 out of 11 with crumbs. Where I'm about to raise up my daughters and sons. We need to switch it up, people. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. I'm on my way now to reach it. See my dreams, all I see is diamonds and gold. But when I wake up, I see my people selling iron and coal. Ego, we're gonna control your soul. I thought they said I let control your reach, but how come my people are poor? When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. I see no peace among all you politicians, but we got peace in the ghetto. All my people show me love. Yeah, we got love in the ghetto. The country too hard what to do. The Bobby because by what they can do. You send your boys in my who? Excuse me, I'm talking to you. See how much you spend on your coat and your glasses like you don't even know the rules. See how many people are dying for hunger. See how much you spend on your shoes. Hey, wait. Someone please come and investigate. I done found out analysis. These politicians be changing their subjects and predicates. Everybody need a flex. Your citizens need a flex. Government will feed your boy in my ribbons. He ain't chillin' with my ex. Everybody need a flex. Your citizens need a flex. Government will feed your boy in my ribbons. He ain't chillin' with my ex. We need to switch it up, people. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. The way that we living is evil. I'm on my way now to reach it. See my dreams, all I see is diamonds and gold. But when I wake up, I see my people selling iron and coal. Ego, we're gonna control your soul. I thought they said I let control your reach, but how come my people are poor? When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem. When the government steal our embezzlement, the government people are problem. They will be the J, the B, the K, the Lee, I hope I'm not in problem.
If you not want betrayal, find a friend like me. Find a friend like me. find a friend like me. If you now want betray, find a friend like me.
Bombay, oh, find a friend like me. Bombay, Jenny, oh, find a friend like me. Find a friend like me. Find a friend like me.
Hey, see bestie, the bestie not sweet like my bestie. The bestie da la bestie. Find a friend like me.
I say, see bestie wanting to wealthy. Find a friend like me. I hear them say they want me go. I say,
Some of them say they want me go.
I say,
Some French girl, oh, some French girl, oh, some French girl, French girl, hey, see bestie, the bestie not sweet like my bestie, the bestie da la bestie, find a friend like me.
I say, see bestie wanting to wealthy. Find a friend like me. They won't step on my blessing, but God get it breaking, yeah. They won't call it my blessing, but God get it breaking, yeah.
French, see French, come see Papa T French, and I want no back for French. Wango for bestie, wango for daddy,
I hear them say they want me go. I say, I hear them say they want me go. I say,
Some French some French some French hey, see bestie, the bestie not friend by my bestie, the bestie da la bestie, find a friend like me.
I say, see bestie wanting to wealthy, find a friend like me.
DJ Young T.
You got money like Johnny. You funny. Yes. Beats.
It's so easy.
Connecting, yeah.
Hey, ha. Boy, I'm in I can't take bad hearing. DJ, give me now your cool hearing. Let me tell them how the thing goes. How the thing goes. Okay, okay. Chebe make a tamuwa. Say my pipina go join God. You want to bamba? You wanna G with the big boys? Now you the wrong, get the kitty, you the wrong, get enough to drink with the chop cup. Hey, so you see how the thing goes? How the thing goes? Oh, you tell me who blend you? And who? Alright, take it easy, and let's play some behind the way. Okay.
This one of his double, no we can't use. Go school, you go the prime tools. And all the parameters that you want to form too. See, even your papa not to save you. For all the cannabis when they pick it done do. Man, all the niggas don't find you. Because that nigga when you fail more, he don't move. Oh boy, he don't move. Ha, hey, come on, let's go. Chebe meka Samoa. Say my pikin go join God. Ha, you want to bamba? You wanna G with the big boys? Now you the wrong, kitty, you the wrong. Get a coffee drink with a drop cup. Ha, hey, Chebe, you see how the thing goes. I said, telling me who blames you. And who? Okay. Because you made it to the top throne. Let me see what my Godfather can do. Cause he's the father to the fatherless, a mother to the motherless, and not to know what can do. But promise not to fight again, not to do anything that will hurt again. Cause if you do, now be say you can talk again. And another time you go on again, that's why. Chebe meka Samoa. Say my pikin go join God. You want to bamba? You wanna G with the big boys? Now you the wrong, kitty, you the wrong. Get a coffee drink with a drop cup. Ha, hey, let me see how you go.